Welcome back to another episode. In the 14th episode of the first season of Accused, a determined adolescent determined to track down her biological father revealed a long-kept secret. As much as a child is a product of their upbringing, there are instances when nature has a tremendous impact on their lives that cannot be disregarded. Jessie had always pictured herself as an athlete, but a hereditary issue derailed her dreams. Her obsession with locating her biological father resulted from that. If only that provided her with the answers. Sperm or ova donation can be a selfless act performed by some people to benefit others, or it can be a selfish action carried out by someone to further their own financial interests. The worst dread for someone who used artificial insemination to conceive a child is losing that child, since they went above and beyond for them. A close second is if the child develops an obsession with the other half. Even though she had lied, Kara found it heartbreaking to witness Jessie going through such a difficult period, especially since there wasn't much she could do about it. She had fabricated this lie using receipts, but it was untrue. When you make up a lie, whether it be a minor or large one, you can later learn that you also made up 100 more falsehoods to cover up the first one. Kara had a problem with that. Their entire world would have fallen apart if she had admitted to having an affair with the spouse of her best friend. She made the decision to keep it a secret and hoped it would never be revealed. When Jessie reached adulthood, she had concocted a second lie to hide the first one. She was a nice person at heart and went to great lengths to safeguard those she cared about the most. Though it would be simple to point the finger at her, I understood that life is never that simple. It was miraculous to be pregnant when Jessie was born. She had a choice, and if she had chosen the other, she would have lived to regret it. It must have been very taxing for her to keep that secret for as long as she did. Additionally, she had the guilt of constantly seeing her best friend, whom she had essentially betrayed. While it is understandable that she had to keep that a secret, there were repercussions to take into account, with Will and Jessie being the most significant. Kara's insistence that Jessie and Will never spend time alone showed that she was aware of something. I assumed they were siblings at the time. Who knows what would have occurred if she hadn't been so careful about keeping them apart. The crucial turning point came when Kara told Dominic who Jessie was. His cheeks were washed with humiliation as everything began to come together. When the evidence was right in front of him, he felt stupid for not seeing it. Like a parent would be interested in their child, he was curious about Jessie. A few months after their affair, Jessie was born. He must have been very busy, or Kara was a very good liar. Dominic was partly responsible for the whole thing, but he was also completely blameless. It's impossible to even begin to fathom how he could have justified cheating on his wife while she was carrying twins. In the end, Jessie's story served as a warning against lying and secrecy. No one knew the meaning of the phrase "the truth will set you free" more than Kara. She was fortunate that it had not already been too late or that the repercussions were severe. Her daughter's life was almost destroyed by her secrets, which caused her severe suffering. Additionally, they might have destroyed a perfect family. Even the judge understood them after they came clean, and the punishment was not too harsh. That is how the law ought to operate. Not a universal punishment without taking the urgent situation into account. The benefit was that both families joined together, and even if there were some wounds still healing from the pain brought on by the lies and secrets, these wounds would eventually close up, leaving only a faint mark as a memento of the family's journey. The first season of Accused, Jessie's story did not measure up to the other episodes. Fern was used to trying to smuggle in some jokes, but it failed when everyone was incensed. Thanks for watching. For more, subscribe.